Hey everyone, how's it going? Total Level here with another Games I Beat in a month, as we're covering 2 months here, September and October 2023, because, yeah, I didn't beat too many games in either month, 4 in September, 3 in October, so that's why I kind of combining them, and yeah, sorry about no sore skit or anything, just we're getting more and more into November, so I'm like, I better just get this done. Now, I am working on some fun videos that, yeah, I hope that people will enjoy, right? So, yeah, I think we'll just jump in as normally I would do kind of like, a one-word answer to summarize what I thought about the game, but I think I'm just going to do quick reviews and talk about like what I thought about them, how much fun I had or possibly didn't have with these games, right? So, let's start as, yeah, I only have 2 games physically here that I beat, and then, yeah, the rest are kind of digital or emulation or something like that, right? So, yeah, we'll start with September games. So first, with the physical side, we have The Legend of Nayuta, Boundless Trail. So, won't talk about this game too much because I did a review on this not too long ago, but yeah, fantastic game by Falcom again, little side story of the Trails games. You're playing as Nayuta Herschel, which, yeah, the name Herschel will sound familiar for people who played the Trails games, as, yeah, kind of like, the whole story is, these star fragments fall from the sky and eventually something else falls, so you investigate these ruins with your buddy Signa. At the top, you meet this fairy named Noi, along with the main bad guy in this game, who's trying to create this lost Genesis plan. So Noi asks Nayuta if he'll help save her world of Lost Heaven, because, yeah, like, to stop this Genesis plan, along with because Lost Heaven could be crashing into, Earth, where, of course, Nayuta is, right? So, really cool. You have these stages that are it's kind of Metroidvania-like, because you're going to be replaying these stages once you get more power-ups, along with unlocking extra seasons, because the way these stages are is you play them through different seasons. So you have like spring, summer, fall, winter, right? And as you progress, you unlock more, so you get to replay those same stages in different seasons, and there's different collectibles to get in each stage. As very fun, it's not too long, and it's a great sort of RPG if you're looking for something just lighter. And of course, if you love any of the other Falcom games of Ys, Trails, and, Tokyo Xanadu, or, anything like that, then yeah, you'll probably really enjoy Legend of Nayuta, Boundless Trail. So, yeah, a lot of fun, highly recommend. And then, we'll get to the digital games. So, first up, on my Kinhank emulation console, like to go on there to pick out a few games here and there, usually kind of Game Boy, NES, Super Nintendo, something that's short and easy to pick up and play. So the game I played there was Batman the video game, the Game Boy edition. So really fun game, really weird because Batman uses a gun in this one, but yeah, it's still a lot of fun if you can, get past kind of Batman shooting people to death, basically. But yeah, really cool kind of, platformer, right, where it's, as you get further in, the stages do get quite hard. Sometimes they get very, very cheap, I will say that, but not a super long game. You also get a few stages, I think only like 2 or 3, where you're playing this kind of side-scrolling shoot-'em-up, which was really, really cool, right? But yeah, really fun game. I do prefer the NES version the most out of the Batman video game adaptations, right? But this Game Boy one is definitely still a lot of fun and something that I recommend, especially if you want something very quick and easy to just pick up and play. Shouldn't say easy because, yeah, it can get tough. Bosses are a bit kind of lame, but again, overall solid game, right? So yeah, check it out if you want something short and sweet. And then next we have a bit of a controversial one here, and that's Saints Row The Reboot of 2022. So yeah, play this because it was a free PlayStation Plus game, and I believe it was September. It might have been in August, but I know I didn't beat it until September. But you know, going in, my expectations were so low with this game, but playing it, it's actually not too bad. I had a really good time with this game. Yes, it's stupid. The story is so stupid, and kind of, you know, like later on you get to know who the main villain, like your final boss, is, and that situation is super silly as to why he's your final boss, right? But still, you know, it's over the top, it's fun. Yes, there's glitches. Yes, like, story is nothing to write home about, and there's definitely, you know, a lot of kind of douchey characters in this, but still, I had fun with this. Again, expectations were so low, so playing it, you know, nothing was outstanding about it, but nothing was like, oh, this is terrible, right? So, yeah, you know, I had a good time with it. Probably won't go back and play it, but what I did play through the story, just a solid game. And then we have the remake of Destroy All Humans. So I have played the originals before, but I never beat them. I never owned them. I still don't own them, actually. And so, yeah, like, the remake I meant to play a long while ago, but didn't get around to it. But, you know, this year trying to make a bear, kind of just get back into my backlog, try to get through a lot more games, you know, get better with that, right? So, played this, and yeah, a lot of fun, you know, makes fun of those kind of 1940s, 50s kind of conspiracy theories as you're playing as Crypto, going to Earth because a previous Crypto got himself captured, and everything, you know, getting tested on by humans, so yeah, you gotta destroy all humans, right? And kind of disguise yourself as people and different power-ups, and yeah, destroying buildings, different challenges, a lot of fun. I'm probably going to go back at some point to try and get all the trophies, though it's hard to say because some of them are going to be very, very tedious, I know that, but still, the regular game, very, very fun. The only thing that I kind of hated was the final boss because the difficulty spike was really high with that one, I found, where it's kind of like, yeah, a two-parter, but overall, just, yeah, silly, stupid, fun, right? And sometimes you just need that in a video game, so yeah, really, really cool. And so, moving on, those were the September games I played. All solid games, you know. Probably the worst bunch would have been the Saints Row reboots, but again, nothing bad, you know. Like I said, it was not nearly as bad as people made it out to be, so yeah, on to October, so only 3 games this month, and they're all kind of Halloween scary themed, right? So we'll start with one that I reviewed again on my channel, so I won't talk too much about, and that's Master Detective Archives Raincode. So I love Danganronpa. In fact, I just love Spike Chunsoft games so much, especially this sort of style of, you know, kind of solving mysteries and crimes and everything like that, and having these silly little mini games you play, right? But yeah, really fun game. It's a lot longer than I thought it would be because it took me about 40 hours to beat this game, and yeah, that's me doing like all the side quest stuff. I didn't get all the collectibles, but yeah, you're playing as Yuma Coco Head, who of course has amnesia, and he has amnesia because he's signed a pact with the Death God, so that was kind of part of the deal, is losing his memories for this pact with a Shimigami, and you know, with her help and kind of other master detectives you meet, which master detectives are kind of like superhero detectives because they all have superpowers called fortes, right? And so yeah, you're kind of solving, well, mysteries and crimes as you're investigating Kanai wards along with the Amaterasu Corporation to find out all the dark secrets behind the city and this organization. So really cool game, highly recommend. I had an absolute blast with it. It's definitely one of those games you play once, there's not really much replay value, really, you know, except just if you want to revisit certain scenes and all that, but still, yeah, very solid game, and yeah, we'll have fun with that one. Then, moving on, we have a game called Halloween Forever. So this is a game that you can get cheap digitally on the PlayStation Store. I think there's a physical on the Vita, so yeah, you might want to look into that, though. It's probably a bit expensive, right? Because I know it would be kind of limited print, but this game was a lot of fun. A great throwback to a lot of NES titles. It's super short, like you can beat the game in like probably 1 hour actually, or under, right? And but the way the game is structured is because, yeah, they kind of want you to get all the trophies in the game, right? So it's kind of structured of you kind of play through it once with a certain character, unlock a bunch of other characters, and then beat the game as those characters, and beat the game in certain modes, in like 1 HP mode and everything like that. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this game. I highly recommend Halloween Forever as just another simple, easy to pick up and play game that's not too challenging, and yeah, just a ton of fun I found. And then the final game we beat, which I wanted to beat before it was removed from PlayStation Plus extras and everything, and that's the Quarry. So really cool game, you know, from like, is it Supermassive or Supergiant? I can never remember their names, but basically the Until Dawn developers, along with the Dark Anthology game, says, yeah, really cool game. So these games are always set up as kind of your interactive adventure games, right, where you make certain choices, certain dialogue choices, you know, quick time events in these very cliched horror settings, right, which is just really cool because, yeah, it's just fun. They're fun games, right? Like, they have their scary kind of gruesome gore moments, right, but it's not like super jump scary, right? It's just kind of campy horror almost. And yeah, this game, yeah, you're going to the Cory, right, as your kind of students and counselors kind of just camping out, right? And you're trying to get home, but one of the group members sabotages your way to actually leave, right? Because he wants to spend time with a certain girl, and so you're kind of trapped there. And of course, since you're trapped there in cabins in the woods, of course there's certain creatures in the woods along with certain people stalking you in the woods, and yeah, just super cool. Now, the engine for these games definitely needs an update because there were some weird kind of glitches or weird kind of moments in the game, but overall, just, yeah, a lot of fun, and yeah, highly recommend it, Cory. So, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Games That I Beat for a month. Let me know what you think. What games did you beat for September and October? I would love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, I think that's it. So, thanks everyone. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, hopefully maybe November, December I'll combine too, because I bet I won't beat too many games in either month. So, might wait till January for that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. Jeez. Yeah, bye. I'm done. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, or if you just want to see any of my skits and then nothing else and leave the video, that's fine too. Thanks everyone, take care.